it do, what it do, what it do, Lakers crew. Salute to all of you, man. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold. It is and always will be. LOE, baby. Lakers over everything. Welcome back, man. Here we are. It's the off season, and well, the Lakers finally have a head coach. Yes. I'm sure you've all seen it by now. It broke about an hour or so ago. JJ Reddick is officially the new head basketball coach for your Los Angeles Lakers. Yes, JJ Reddick. How you like that? How you like that, man? I want to know how you guys feel. It seems like it was always going to be JJ. We had a big curveball in there with Danny Hurley, right? That came out of nowhere, but that ship sank real fast. But it was for a couple of days, right? That weekend, it was for a full weekend. We thought it was going to be Danny Hurley for sure, but no. I think the Lakers came in a little bit low. I think if they would offer them more money, then we'd probably be having a different conversation right now. We might be talking about JJ being an assistant. But nevertheless, that deal didn't work out. We're here on JJ, so I'm all in on JJ Reddick. It's a 4-year deal in the ballpark of, I think, $32 million. So you're looking at $8 million per season. So a little bit more than they paid Darvin Ham. And that's interesting because JJ comes in with zero coaching experience. Now, we know he's a great basketball mind. We know everything he did at Duke. We know the things he did in the NBA. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I don't want no coach making $6 million or $4 million or $5 million. You need to pay a coach good, man. We are the Los Angeles Lakers. We need to pay our coach as such. So here we are, man. JJ Reddick. I just want to know how you feeling. How are you feeling? Now, interesting to note, we kind of been waiting on this news for a while, right? We know that they met on Saturday. Here we are. It's Wednesday, it's Thursday, and we're just getting this news. We've kind of been waiting and wondering what's taking so long, right? All signs pointed towards, this being the hire, way back in May, but fast forward to more recently, when they met, we kind of like, what's going on? The Lakers don't really have any other options. So I started to think, well, maybe it's JJ. Yesterday the news broke of Monty Williams being fired, so that opened up another job in Detroit. Of course, the Cleveland job is still open. So I started to think, well, maybe JJ wants to interview for those two jobs, right? Maybe that's what's taking so long. I didn't think it was the Lakers side that was holding things up. I thought it was JJ. Maybe he wants to go see what's up with Detroit. And then a report came out that they were interested, or he was linked to Detroit. So I started to get a little bit worried, right? Because if not JJ, then who for us, right? Now, of course, you got James Borrego out there. I think he'll definitely take one of those jobs. I thought for sure he would take the Cleveland job, but maybe the Detroit job fits him, right? But I thought it was JJ holding things up, but no, it was the Lakers. Rob Pelinka didn't offer him the job until this morning, according to Woj's report, who broke the news, right? That job wasn't offered and was not offered to JJ until this morning. So that's very interesting. I don't know what took so long there. Maybe it was money. I don't know. But nevertheless, it's done. So we can finally kind of rest easy, and we can finally know what direction we're going in, right? The draft is next week. I wanted a coach in place, right? Whoever it was, I wanted a coach in place. Now, my thoughts on JJ, of course, he's a rookie coach, no coaching experience. I thought that would be a problem, but I'm all in, man. The Lakers made the hire, so I'm all in. I'm all behind JJ. And what I'm even more interested or excited about is his bench. JJ said he's open to, surrounding himself with a veteran bench, an elite bench. So some guys with high basketball IQ, some guys with coaching experience. So that's what I'm excited to see. Now, there are a few names that have been rumored to join his staff. Terry Stotts, you know him from his days up in Portland with Damian Lillard. He was supposed to be on the Milwaukee staff with Adrian Griffin last year or this past year. He kind of walked away from that. Those two kind of bumped heads a little bit. So that's a name to look out for. And then Sam Cassell. How about Sam Cassell? That's another name to look out for. Now, of course, he's on the Boston bench. He just won a championship. We know how great of a basketball mind he is. We know how great of a ball player he was. And he's had some good coaching experience, right? So that's another veteran name to look out for, although I think it'll be difficult to get him to leave Boston. They just won the championship, and they're primed to possibly be in contention to win another one next year and moving forward. So that'll be difficult to get him to leave. I think that if he was going to leave, it would only be for a head coaching opportunity. So, but you never know. You never know. Maybe he wants a new challenge. Maybe he wants to coach, teach JJ. So we'll see. And then a couple other names that were mentioned were two names that are very familiar with the Lakers organization. They were a part of the 2020 championship team. We're talking Jared Dudley and Rajon Rondo. Now, Dudley is in Dallas. He left the Lakers to join Jason Kidd's staff when Jason Kidd got that job in 2021. Dudley went along with him. But he was great in LA. He was great with LeBron, great with AD, and he's been great on that Dallas bench. So he's a name that I mentioned. Why not look at him for the head coaching job, right? So I would love to get Dud back, and that'll be nice, right? And then, of course, Rajon Rondo. We know how cerebral he is, the cerebral assassin that he was as a player. We know his contributions to the 2020 championship roster. We know his relationship and the respect that he has with LeBron James, with Anthony Davis. And I want to laser in on Anthony Davis, their relationship now. Rajon Rondo gets the absolute best out of AD. You go back to Portland, right? Sorry, not Portland, New Orleans. You go back to his days with New Orleans. Remember, Rajon Rondo played with AD there, and that year, the franchise seen their greatest success that year, right? It was him. It was Rondo, AD, and Boogie Cousins. And, they were a threat in the West, right? Unfortunately, Boogie Cousins got hurt, and then they had to go into the playoffs without Boogie. He was out for the rest of the year. And I think they lost, the second round that year to the Warriors, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think they beat Portland the first round, and then they lost to the Warriors, I believe, in the second round. But, more importantly, AD, that was one of AD's best seasons, right? And it was because Rajon Rondo was there as a point guard. And then you even look at 2020, right? Their time, Rajon Rondo's time with the Lakers that year, him and AD. We know how dominant AD was that year. I think he put up MVP type numbers. Of course, things were kind of cut short. The season was kind of cut short with the pandemic and everything. But, AD, he was having a monster year that year, right? A lot of people forget how much of a tear AD was on LeBron as well, right? And then the Lakers in general. But in the playoffs, the bubble and all that, AD and Rajon Rondo, they picked up right where they left off. So it was great. So I think Rajon Rondo can get the absolute best out of AD. And he did it on the court as a player, but I also think he can do the same thing as a coach. So I would love to see Rondo on that bench. So those are a few names to look out for, to keep an eye out on. Borrego, now, unfortunately, I think he's going to take a head coaching job again, either in Cleveland or in Detroit. I would love to have Borrego on the bench, but I don't see that happening. Another name is Adelman from Denver. I don't see him leaving that bench to come join our bench. Those are two names that I would love to have on the staff, but I just don't know. And then Monty Williams, right? Of course, Monty Williams, he was just fired. That's a good veteran coach to have on the bench, but I know he's dealing with some family stuff. His wife is ill, so prayers up to her. So he may take a year off. And of course, he's getting paid by Detroit a lot of money to sit at home. So maybe there's not a rush for him to get, to coach. We never know. I don't want to speak on what's going on in his life or his mind or whatever. But, that would be a name I would love to have on the bench as a assistant. So, we just have to wait and see, I guess. And by the time this video was up, maybe we have some names, we have some hires. Now, they did say, Woj did report that when the job was offered, JJ accepted it, and he immediately went to work to try to find some coaches, to fill out that staff. So, that's the next thing to see, who's on that staff. Of course, we got the draft coming up, and then right after that, we got free agency. But, the Lakers are in the process of negotiating with their own free agents right now. We know LeBron James and many others, right? LeBron being the biggest. But then you got Max Christie. He's a restricted free agent. You got to get him a contract. And a lot of other names in there, right? So it's busy season, you guys. It is busy season before the June 30th free agency kicks off. Unrestricted free agency kicks off, and July 1st and all that stuff. Those are dates to circle. The Lakers can they got their work to do right now. Not only with the draft, but signing their own free agents. So it's great to have a coach in place. I didn't want to go into the draft without a coach. So it's great that we have that in place. And now, man, let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's see who fills out that JJ staff, his bench. And yeah, man, it's exciting times, Lakers Nation. Exciting times. We got us a coach, man. We got us a young coach, and he's only 39 years old. So that's a plus, man. And the Lakers are hoping and believing that he can be the coach of the future, not just to end the LeBron regime, but even moving out of that, pushing out of that. So let's hope, man. Let's hope, regardless of what your thoughts or feelings are on his coaching, his lack of coaching experience and all that, let's hope that, he can get the job done. At the end of the day, we're Laker fans, so we're going to support our guy. And, the instability that we've had, at our coaching position for the past, decade, we want to put an end to that. So hopefully JJ will be here for a long, long time, and he'll lead us to winning many championships. So, and another interesting thing, too, why I said Dudley and Rondo are great additions to the staff is because just in case, now I don't want this to be the case, but just in case this didn't work out, you got two possible candidates there on that bench, you could slide one of them guys or one of those guys over, right? So, yeah, there's that there. So, man, I'm excited, man. I hope you guys are excited as well. We'll have plenty more to talk about. I'll be on here talking about it. Everybody else will be talking about it. You can catch me on other channels as well, breaking this stuff down. But, man, I'm excited, man. I hope you guys are excited. But sound off in the comment section down below. I want to hear your thoughts, man. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the new head coach for your Los Angeles Lakers. We're talking one JJ Reddick, man. Sound off, man, and make sure you drop this video a like, comment down below, turn on your post notifications, and we'll be here all off season long. It's gonna be a fun one, man. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold. It is and always will be. LOE, baby. Lakers over everything. Peace.
Foul number 5, De'Aaron Fox. 4th personal. Patrick Beverly.
Can't sleep, can't eat till you get it right. Oh, all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, gotta pay that. Pay the price. Can't be real, but I'm living the life. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Lakers, baby. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah.
I'm a Laker till I die. Rest in peace, Chick Hearn.
93-70. This game's in the Admiral refrigerator. The door is closed. The lights out. Butter's getting hard. The eggs are cooling, and the Jell-O is jiggling. Been jiggling for a long time.
Mama didn't raise no family.